the podcast. Your lighting is incredible.
Yeah, I realize it's not great.
I like it.
That's fine. You can see all the stuff behind me pretty good.
That's true, yeah. Cassettes.
Yep. Cassettes and records.
When's the last time you ever listened to a cassette?
3 days ago.
How?
I listen to them pretty often on my cassette player. You can actually see where the cassette goes in right there.
Okay, cool. Who do you listen to last?
I'll show you. I got to be careful not to unplug my headphones. Hi, I'm back. This is the last thing I listened to. A collection of Tagore songs and poems. It's like I think it's a northern Indian cassette.
Yep, somewhere in that region for sure.
Yeah.
Could be Sri Lankan.
It's not Sri Lankan. I looked it up. It's Indian.
Oh.
That's pretty good. I gave it a 7. I've decided I want to listen to all of my cassettes. You know, because sometimes you collect things and you find that you don't listen to them or you don't read them or whatever it is. So I come in here, I do some stretching, and while I'm stretching, I put on a cassette and listen to it, and then I rank it. So I gave this one a 7.
Is there enough room in there to stretch?
It's a little tight, but I can get it done.
All right.
Put that there.
So what percentage do you think you've listened to and written on?
Well, this is a relatively new thing. So I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, and that was the 5th one.
5, and there's probably, I would guess, 100.
5, 10, 15, 20, 40, 60. Yeah, probably about like 120, 130 or so. I mean, that's not to say I haven't listened to most of these. I have.
Sure.
But yeah, I haven't actually ever ranked them. So
cool. How have you been? It's been a while.
It has been a while. I've been pretty good. Yeah. Kind of had a shitty day at work today. You know, but I was happy to come home and watch a Jackie Chan movie.
Sure, yeah. Mr. Nice Guy.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear about your work.
You know, it happens sometimes. Can't always be happy-go-lucky.
This won't help you at all, but this week I'm delivering to your rival hospital. So I'm at the other hospital every day, and it doesn't look as nice in there. The people aren't as nice. You have to walk more to get to where you drop off the mail.
Is the mailroom in the supply warehouse? Does it seem like, or
you have to walk through it? There's less shelves in there.
Mm-hmm.
But so I went there on Monday and I asked, where should I go? And you can go to the mailroom, but it's locked and you can't get in. So I'm like, okay, thanks for your help. But I figured it out eventually, and nobody's complained. But they aren't as nice. They aren't as friendly. Nobody was like, hey, aren't you that guy from that podcast? Not one time.
They didn't give you the respect you deserve.
Yeah. Speaking of respect, I didn't see you down at the Cenotaph yesterday.
No, I was not there. I did go out for a paddle yesterday. As I went past the Parliament buildings, I waved. That was my sign of respect.
Right. I waved at the troops.
Yeah.
When you go for a paddle, where do you start?
Start at my club that's right behind Valley Village.
Oh, okay. You're down that side. You're not the other side.
Right.
You're not like Gore's side. You're
almost very close to the Johnson Street Bridge.
Because we this weekend we took our youngest to the gorge, and people were paddling, and so I was like, oh, maybe Jesse's out there somewhere. We can wave, but they're just old ladies.
I mean, well, yeah. We do go up the gorge sometimes, so.
Sure, but odds are you wouldn't be around that area. More often than not, you're not.
Okay, sure.
So what have you been doing?
I've been hanging out in this dark room.
Mm-hmm.
And if I look like this, you can see me.
I can see you perfectly fine. It's a cool little. It kind of goes with the whole like I had a bad day at work.
There you go.
I listened to Nirvana a little bit.
Yeah, I used to have Nirvana on cassette, and then I sold it because I found I wasn't really listening to it, and I paid I think 50 cents for it, and it was worth like $25 or something.
Pretty good. It's quite the markup.
It is. I had no shame in doing so either.
Whose skull is that?
I mean, it's Mackenzie's. I haven't gotten to that part of the episode. I wanted to get to that.
Oh.
Yeah. My deceased girlfriend. And then this was the little fellow we found. He was kind of trying to get in our house. So we killed that guy.
Santa Claus, nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, what have you been up to? What's new with you?
Thanks for asking. I have. Let me just. My sleep. My sleep has gotten a little bit better over the past little bit. She slept through the night last night for the first time. It's great. But my short-term memory isn't very good.
Okay.
So I have I have two stories for you.
Is your memory so bad that you don't remember the movie that we watched today?
No, I watched the movie. Well, I mean, I don't. There's many parts of the movie that I do remember, but there are many parts of the movie that I don't remember. But that has nothing to do with my memory. That just has to do with the movie.
Yeah.
But I watched it today because, it's hard to find quiet time to watch film. But we got it done. Anyways, movie or story number one.
Okay.
We'll start in chronological order. So this happened last week. Last Monday, Kirby, our dog. This is the only dog story I'll tell you.
Okay.
Because I know you're probably like, ugh, another one.
I want to meet your dog, but I've been.
Oh, yeah.
I've been not allowed to do that. I live like a 3-minute drive away, so just.
Do you know where Rudd Park is?
If it's a Saanich Park, then yes, because I've been to all of them.
It's the one that's on Harriet, right across from Uptown Bistro. It's like off of Irma. It's like close to where you live, so.
It's very close. Yes, I do know that one.
We were there. We went there. A nice little dog field. We were there yesterday, Remembrance Day. Yesterday. But yeah, I mean, nothing is stopping you from seeing the dog. We can hang out, and I can.
I can't just come over.
Well, a lot of times nobody's home because we have jobs and stuff.
So usually you got to tell me a time, and I'll.
Right. We got to communicate. Anyways, back to the story.
Yeah, sorry.
So last Monday, so Monday and Tuesday, Megan is home. She works from home, and the dog stays home with her. And I guess she took her for a walk at some point during the day, and then put her down for a nap. And then I got home around 4 o'clock, and then she was acting a little lethargic, a little sleepy, too sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't. So she slept for like 3 hours, and then we tried to like get her out to go to the bathroom, and she wouldn't. She couldn't walk, and she like swayed a bit. So we were like, oh, this is concerning.
Yeah.
So we took her to the vet, and apparently she ate a little marijuana, and she greened out. She
This is marijuana at your house?
no. So the road that we live on, there's a few different buildings, and so there's a few different like smoke areas where people from different buildings go. So I guess she was on a little bit of a walk, and she was like sniffing around, I guess, without anybody realizing she ate some.
Oh.
We assume because she's perfectly fine now.
Right.
But she got real high. They go to the vet.
I hate
and
when
had to
that
pay
happens.
$250 for somebody to be like, yeah, I think she just ate some weed. She's gonna be fine. Just have her drink some water.
Right.
And she was fine the next day. But it was
Scary.
crazy. Yeah, so that was our Monday night last week.
So you had to go to the emergency vet.
Well, yeah, we took her to the one by the Tim Hortons there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because like you make a vet appointment, who knows when you're gonna get in to your vet,
Right.
2 weeks. So that was story number one. Dog got high.
Right.
So now you know, just in case one of your cats starts swaying and saying
a lot of weed around the house, so it's
saying things.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Singing Bob Marley songs. And then story number two, I had to change a flat tire. I got a flat tire, got to work, and my tire was flat. I changed it.
Have you done that before?
Yes, one time on my Mazda, I drove over a nail, I guess. This is back 2020. So I learned how to change a tire, and it's really easy. Nothing to it. But there's two like sharp metal things in my tire now. So nobody will patch it. So tomorrow I had to bring my car in to get a new tire.
Were they relatively new tires?
Yes. We got the car in 2023, and they put new tires on then.
Okay.
So like 2 years, 2.5 years.
It's still a bummer.
Anyways, if you ever need a tire changed, let me know. I know how to do it.
Okay. Thank you. I'll call you.
All the equipment is in your car. They
Yes.
give you everything you need.
They do. Everything you need is right there, including the tire that you need.
Including the tire, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you got out of that
Have you ever changed
situation.
your tire?
Yes, I've changed my tire before. Yep. Like 3 times, maybe.
And that was before you got the new tires.
Yep. It's a piece of piss, as they say. Or some people say that.
But then you kind of freak out because you're like, oh, what if I didn't do it tight enough and my tire falls off when I'm driving down the road?
Just make sure it's tight enough. That's what I say.
What are you drinking?
Water. It's just in one of those reusable coffee cups. What are you drinking? Look like either apple juice or beer or something.
It's a peach. Okay, so you know those frozen juices you can get at a grocery store, Minute Maid.
Yeah.
It's a peach punch or something like that.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah, fancy. For the audio listeners, Jesse just took a swig out of his coffee cup, but it's water.
Yeah, it's one of those reusable Starbucks cups, but it just has water in it. You drink enough water in the day, do you think?
No. Not even close. Considering the amount of walking I do, I drink little to no water during a day. Well, during these days. Summertime, different, but cold November day. I'm not a big water guy.
Okay, it's good for you.
Yeah, but it's no
No,
Pepsi.
and it's no peach drink. Pepsi. There was a lot of Pepsi in the movie we watched.
Yeah, so I saw the first time they had Pepsi on screen, and I'm like, this can't be a coincidence. They probably have a deal with Pepsi, and then they had the Pepsi. Then they had all the Pepsi.
And then they had
That was kind
like
of cool.
the worst transport truck for Pepsi ever made, where all the Pepsi was just kind of open carry on the back of a flatbed truck, essentially, just ripe for disaster.
I thought it was a cool scene.
Yeah,
I'm surprised Pepsi allowed that to happen.
right. Have all their product just destroyed.
Yeah,
think of all the thirsty people.
Yeah,
maybe. So what did you think of the movie?
Do you want to talk about the movie?
I thought that's what you were segueing into.
Well, do you have anything else you want to talk about? It's been 2 weeks. You see any good movies lately?
The only movie I saw that wasn't this one was Nightmare Before Christmas. Unless we already talked about that, but I don't think so.
Is it the first time seeing Nightmare Before Christmas?
No. It was just like as a Halloween thing.
But it's a Christmas movie?
Yeah, but they're in Halloween Town, you know?
I guess this is the first time we're talking since Halloween.
This is Halloween. Halloween.
Did you have a nice... I mean, this is kind of dated now, but did you have a good Halloween party?
Yeah, I went to a Halloween party, actually.
Yeah.
I'm not much for parties, but it was good. I was Knuckles McGinty from Paddington 2.
Is he not in Paddington or Paddington 3?
Nope. It was only in Paddington 2. We were the first ones to leave the party, which may not come as a surprise. We're not social butterflies, let's put it that way.
Well, okay, it depends on how many people were there and what time you got there and what time you left.
We got there at 7 and we left at 10.
Yeah, it's reasonable.
And there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 12 people there.
Perfect. Nobody can fault you for that.
Yeah, it was all right. There was a lot of drinking going on. I mean, I didn't have any drinks.
Just the water and a coffee cup.
Yeah, or I guess I tried. They made a punch, like an alcoholic punch, and it had like a very tiny glass. That's about it. But yeah, it was all right.
You're gonna be a fun old guy.
I think so. I'm gonna be cooped up in my. I'm gonna be surrounded in music, records, millions of records, and I'll be a hermit.
And cats.
Yep, and cats. What did you do for Halloween?
Nothing. We just probably hung out here. I don't know.
Right.
Okay, one last thing before we get into the movie.
Okay.
Today, I was told that next Wednesday, I'm going to be at a dinner, birthday dinner.
Okay.
But then it got changed to next Thursday, so we're safe.
Okay, perfect. I have all of next week off.
Oh.
Just had some vacation I need to use. I'm not doing anything. Just staycation. But I am, everyone listening right now, because I know there's many of you, live, because we are live right now. Do we still do that?
Yep. It's automatic.
Automatic. I will be putting out a new Vinyl in Strange Places. I'll be filming one of those on one of my days off.
Interesting. I was going to make a joke about that when you were talking about your cassette listening But I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad you're taking it seriously. Good.
Yeah, I'm not joking around here.
Are you gonna like say what you're doing, or is it just gonna be?
No,
You
it's
don't
gonna
know.
be a
You
it's
have
gonna
no
be a
idea.
mystery. Just a little teaser. If you want the people to watch, you have to tease them with the goods, but not give them the whole kit and caboodle. Just a little taste.
But do you know what you're doing?
Yes, I believe so.
Have you checked the weather for next week?
It's supposed to be pretty shitty from about tonight to Monday. I've heard Sunday, Monday, but I think by next week it's supposed to clear up again.
Okay, good. So outside confirmed.
Outside confirmed. Yes, definitely. Should we talk about the movie now? Do you think?
Yeah, Mr. Nice Guy. Apparently the first Jackie Chan English movie.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Something that I didn't realize until until after the movie was the main bad guy was also the main bad guy in Gymkata.
Yeah, that's the whole reason I picked it.
Okay, no idea.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I
didn't recognize.
I'm pretty sure I did mention that.
Maybe this is weeks ago. So.
That's true. Yeah, that was him. He was definitely a character in the movie we watched.
Yeah.
Kind of I wouldn't say Jackie Chan's his best. But okay, well, see what I like about Jackie Chan movies is all the creative scenarios he finds himself in, and how he can use the terrain around him, the objects around him to fight guys. And there was some of that, and that was the good parts of the movie. And I also feel like in his good ones, those scenes like aren't very edited. It's kind of like just like a big long shot if possible. And it's not like, like punch a guy and then it is edited to like another angle where the guy falls back. And I think they did too much of that in this one. It felt very over edited.
One that I noticed was when he was jumping from the rooftop to catch on the it looked like he wasn't gonna make it for like many of the angles, and in the last angle he like overshot.
He overshot it. Yeah. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I mean this might not have been Jackie Chan's best, but it was the only good part of the movie, I think, was when he was fighting people.
Yes.
That was a very the most entertaining. Well, okay, that and the main bad guy hitting women.
Yes, did do that. Did do that
quite a bit.
Yeah, there was. I mean, I'll give the movie this. It wasn't boring. I mean, there was something happening pretty much at every moment.
Yeah.
Especially this movie started so quickly. There was no build up whatsoever. It's just like, boom, action. Woman getting buried by.
Yeah.
And
well, drowned for attempted drowning first, and then.
Yes,
buried alive.
And then there was like about 45 seconds of seeing Jackie Chan on a cooking show, and then he's all of a sudden just implicated into this whole feud that's going on.
Just a TV chef minding his own business.
Yeah, I didn't really understand why he needed to be a TV chef.
That's
I mean, he's got to be something, I guess.
Yeah.
And then he just, suddenly he has to help this lady, and then he really is concerned about helping this lady.
Did you hate the fact his name was Jackie?
No, I didn't hate the fact his name was Jackie. I thought at some point they would say his last name was Chan, but they didn't. They just said Jackie.
Seemed a bit lazy. His girlfriend, his love interest.
Yeah.
Her name was Mickey, right?
Yeah.
Her real name is Mickey as well.
Oh. I mean, if you don't want to bother figuring out like a good name, just use the real name. I mean, it's right there in front of you. Yeah. So
True. Yeah, a lot of good fight scenes. I did like the scene where Evil Man had him tied up.
Yes.
And he was trying to, and eventually got him good.
Yep, I liked that.
That was cool.
My favorite scene was probably in the construction site when they're all going through like those blue doors.
Yep.
That one was actually, there was a good long shot that was like a minute, and the camera was doing cool things, and yeah, I thought that was pretty fun.
I also liked the bulldozer.
Yep, that was good.
So this movie started very fast and also ended very fast. There was no. It was just
It didn't feel like the natural end. It just kind of ended.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that. There was some pretty horrendous acting in this movie, though.
Not good. No.
Really, really bad.
You can forgive Jackie Chan because, I mean, obviously maybe he's gotten better over the years, but it's not why you watch a Jackie Chan movie for his acting.
No, certainly not. Yeah, it was hurting for a lot of it. I felt like I'm gonna say I felt like there was too many characters, but maybe that's not true.
It did kind of get a little confusing. Mostly the women characters.
Yeah. It was also like
who was who.
A decent amount of scenes. I mean, maybe it's the version I watched where Jackie and Miki are speaking Mandarin to each other, but they don't give us the translation. Did you get the translation?
No, I didn't, and I thought about that. And like, oh, he probably knows exactly what they're saying. I didn't know what they're saying.
Yeah, I didn't get any translation on mine either. So
I'm sure it wasn't important.
I'm sure it didn't really matter at all. This is not a movie that you really care about the plot, I suppose.
I mean, you would like a good plot. You'd like to know why they're fighting each other.
Yeah, well, we knew that. We knew why they were fighting, but we didn't know. So do we really care about the love interest in this movie?
No, I'm kind of surprised he had one.
Yeah, can't think of too many movies he's done where he does.
Maybe they thought that he needed one so that he would have some sort of reason to keep going, because he was always like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to go that way.
Yeah.
You go that way.
But then there was like some weird like jealousy subplot where, oh, she caught him getting his back scratched by whatever her name was. And then the same lady who was like, oh, how come you've never asked me on a date?
Mm.
It's like, why are we talking about this? This is pointless. I don't know. They got to talk about something, I guess. Did you notice that the director was in the movie?
Yeah, he was one of the best parts, I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. I liked the...
he was on a bike.
He was on a bike. I do find it interesting about... I've talked about this before. The slow motion in, around this time.
Mm-hmm.
They just like couldn't figure out how to make it look good. It's always so jittery and just looks like shit.
Sure.
And there was like a lot of slow motion in this movie. But I feel like I've seen movies like from the 70s that have slow motion that just looks good. And then, but some movies, it just looks like shit. I don't know what you need to make slow motion look good. Maybe it's an expensive thing.
Could be. This movie came out in 93? 95?
97, I believe.
97? Oh.
Yep.
I have a list of movies that I want to do, and they're all either in 1996 or 1997.
I know it's 1997 because Mackenzie saw the year and she said, "Hey, that's the year I was born." I said, "You're right."
What was it called? Mr. Nice Guy?
Mr. Nice Guy.
This was supposed to be Police Story 5.
Well,
and then they changed the plot. And they're like, well, let's just call him Mr. Nice Guy.
The Police Story movies are very good. I do like those.
There's so many of them.
Yeah. Or the popular.
Yeah, 97.
Yep.
Early 97. But it didn't come out until 1998 in North America.
Well, that's an important note.
$25 million budget, but it made $30 million at the box office.
There you go. Profitable.
It was set in Australia.
Yeah, there was a lot of Australian actors in it.
Richard Norton, is he Australian? He was Australian. I thought maybe you had done this because he died recently. Died. He's dead. I thought you did the movie because the main bad guy died this year.
No, I'm not quite as into the dead people as you are.
Right. He was in. He was a big kung fu guy, big martial artist.
Yeah.
His first film was ABBA the movie.
Right. There's lots of martial arts in that. You know what I just remembered? I don't know if I talked about this last time we did. I did watch another movie recently. I rewatched Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh, yeah.
And he's also in that.
Makes sense. Australian.
Yeah, he's in that. I found the Blu-ray at a thrift store and rewatched it. It was my favorite action movie. And that shit is really good. I went to the movie theater and I got some popcorn. And I brought it home. Sat my ass down for some Mad Max. It was excellent.
So you just sat there for 3 hours?
Mad Max Fury Road is not that long. Mad Max Fury Road is like an hour and 40 minutes.
No.
Yes, it is.
That's impossible.
It's not impossible. Go ahead and look it up. You're going to look like a fool.
That movie is 10 years old. It's 2 hours long.
Oh. Well, it's not 3 hours, I'll tell you that.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The movie had some good action.
Definitely. So I would say some of the action scenes I don't think were great. Just because of that over editing issue I found. And it was kind of like, I also found with some of the sets that they were on, like there was too much going on in the background and it made the contrast of like the guys fighting with the background. There was like lots of people in the background. It was like hard to tell what was going on. Whereas the scenes I thought were really effective, like the one I was talking about with like all the blue doors, like it was just gray walls, blue doors. You can see perfectly clear what's happening. And it was creatively shot. So there was like some really excellent parts. And then some that were not very effective.
I think it's somebody who doesn't watch many kung fu movies. When you see one like this, you're just entertained. You're like, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. I'm going to raise my hand and say, Jackie Chan, you did a great job.
Jackie raised their hand.
But I can understand why you wanted to be wowed a little more.
Yeah, I mean, there was times I was. Times I wasn't. I mean, it can't be all amazing.
They did paint the main bad guy as somebody who was pretty untouchable.
Mm-hmm.
By drowning a woman, attempting to drown a woman, and attempting to bury her alive in the guest house.
Yeah.
And then I thought he looked pretty badass when he had a cigar in his mouth and he was I don't know, I can't remember what he was doing, but hitting women maybe with a cigar in his mouth.
He did like to do that, yeah.
Slap.
He likes clean. He likes a clean house.
Right.
So that's pretty good. I do like when there's always like that one predominant henchman. So they had that one guy who was like really blonde, and he Jackie made him eat a pepper. That was a weird scene. But I did like that he's like, oh yeah, chef. That guy.
Yeah. Just trying to look for some fun facts before we go to scores here.
Okay.
Thin on plot, but fat with exciting stunts. 3.2 on Letterboxd.
I found that to be I did take note of that. I thought perhaps that was a little generous.
Right. The first trivia fact. I'll give you the top two trivia facts here, and one is because of the mess they left behind from demolishing the house at the end, the production company was banned permanently from ever filming in that part of Australia again.
Melbourne. It was quite the destruction. We'll say that.
And it was great. As seen in the credits, Jackie Chan had to learn how to cook professionally to give him a realistic appearance of a television chef.
I do like that about a Jackie Chan movie. There's always bloopers at the end.
Yeah, and they gave it to us pretty good. I don't think... Oh, sorry, I'll lower my hand now. I don't think that he needed to learn how to be a professional chef for this movie.
No, I don't think my enjoyment was dependent upon that.
He wasn't much of he was one or two scenes of him being a chef, but flipping stuff is cool. But
yeah.
I guess it wasn't cool because you didn't like it. But...
Right.
Anyways, anything else you want to talk about? Mr. Nice Guy, the 1997 Jackie Chan film.
I don't think so. I'll make clear that this hasn't ruined how much I enjoy Jackie Chan movies.
And why would it?
He's very talented. It's fun seeing him do his thing. I'm glad we got to see him do his thing quite a bit.
Second Jackie Chan film, second Richard Norton film. And that was it for people who have been in movies that we've seen.
And second Australian movie, if you think back of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Did we watch that for the podcast?
No.
Right, that was just something I watched on my own time. Well, forget that then.
Okay, then we'll get to scores. You like the acting?
No, certainly not. The acting was very, very bad. Very, very, very bad. Even for an action movie like this, a cheesy 90s action film, it was a little tough to watch when the characters were talking. Just get to the fighting, forget the speaking,
Right.
So I'd have to be pretty harsh. I'd say I'd give it like a 3.
Yeah, that's fair. My expectation though was pretty low for any 90s action film. I mean, you're not going to get very good acting, especially a Jackie Chan action film. You're not going to get very good acting unless this is, one of those movies that he did with Chris Tucker. Can't remember the name now.
Rush Hour,
yeah, the 1, 2, and the 3s. So I'm looking outside. I'm like, is it raining? But I don't think it is. That's how bad the acting was. I didn't have very good expectations about acting, so I wasn't like disappointed about it.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't very good. but it wasn't 3 bad. It's 4.5 bad. 4.5.
4.5 bad. Okay, of course. Yeah, of course.
Ending. I mean, I wasn't really expecting. Well, maybe I was kind of expecting there to be like a little bit more of an ending, because like we didn't even talk about like the cops and like them kind of like the one guy fanboying over Jackie Chan at the end.
Yeah.
But the way that so they demolished the house, that was great. I mean, it was kind of weird in a Jackie Chan movie to see him in a bulldozer and going through a house. Beautiful house, maybe.
Yeah.
Didn't really make a whole lot of sense. But that's kind of plus points for me, I guess, because,
Unexpected.
But then they arrest the bad guys because of the cocaine, and Jackie Chan gets away with it. And then the movie ends. But then you kind of want maybe to see him, if the girlfriend was such a big deal, maybe they have kind of like, maybe you see a next scene with them like on a beach, enjoying freedom, or going back to the chef thing. Maybe he's cooking a meal.
Right.
So that was weird. I'll give the ending a 5 though. Okay. 5 out of 10.
Not the worst ending you've ever seen.
Not the worst ending I've ever seen on this podcast.
You've made me think of a few things I want to mention before I get to the ending. Okay. So, first of all, it's never explained why Jackie Chan knows all these martial arts. He's just like a TV chef. Why does he know how to do all these things? Also, the worst cops ever, that Jackie's always just keeps going like, let me deal with it. And they're like, okay, yeah, you deal with it. But it's never been established that he's like has the credentials to be doing these things. It's like, oh, that's Jackie. Just let him do it.
He's in Police Story.
Just fuck it. Just let him do it. So yeah, that's what I wanted to mention. And then when it comes to the ending, I would like to have seen Giancarlo. Is that the name of the bad guy?
Yes.
Main bad guy. I'd like to see him and Jackie Chan like fight it out without any restrictions, because he's actually like the main bad guy. He's actually, from what I understand, a fairly talented martial artist.
And we did see a little bit of that in the film.
We yeah, kind of. So it would have been nice to see them fight. Like, when I think of the ending of a Jackie Chan action film, I think of like the final fight, not just Jackie Chan driving through a house. Unstoppable force of a giant, piece of machinery. And no fighting at the end.
It's a good point.
So I thought that was a bit of a letdown. Especially since he finished driving through the house, and then like 10 seconds later, the movie is over.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, book 'em, boys, and that's it. So yeah, the ending was kind of crap. So I give it like a 4 out of 10.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Out of 10 overall, how do you feel about the movie, and why was it a 4 out of 10?
I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10.
Oh.
I was thinking actually of giving it a 4 out of 10, but I talked myself out of that with how much I enjoy Jackie Chan, and some of the scenes were genuinely very cool and good. And yeah, like basically everything that was at the construction site I enjoyed quite a bit, mixed with some other interesting sequences. That's basically all I'm in for these Jackie Chan movies. It's like the cool sequences, and I wasn't let down. Yeah. So it was enough to look past the bad ending and the horrible acting. Give it a 5 out of 10.
Yes, maybe it wasn't boring. There are a lot of parts of it that weren't good, but when they were fighting, when Jackie Chan was on screen doing his Jackie Chan stuff, I mean, that was exciting. Liked it. A lot of the parts of the film didn't make any sense. They tried to do something kind of weird with the whole like cocaine and drowning and the demons and it didn't really work for me, but 5 out of 10 sounds good to me. So I'll give it a 5 out of 10 as well.
Excellent.
5 out of 10. All around for Mr. Nice Guy.
I can say I've seen it. I'm going to be like, I'm a Jackie Chan fan. And they're like, oh, prove it. Which Jackie Chan movies have you seen? Well, I've seen the Rush Hours and the Shanghai Noon and Shanghai Nights. But I've also seen Police Story 1 and 2. And Who Am I?
Who Am I, yeah.
Who Am I? And Shaolin. I can't remember the name of this one. Some really early one I watched was really bad. And Mr. Nice Guy. Shaolin Wooden Warrior or something like that. Shaolin Wooden Men or something like that.
He's made a Police Story pretty recently.
Everybody watched The Foreigner?
Yeah. There's a movie called Shaolin Soccer.
There is. I have almost picked that movie before.
It's just called Shaolin, it looks like.
Oh, no. There's a Shaolin Wooden Men, I tell you.
Special appearance by Jackie Chan.
Yeah, I think, and I remember one of the early ones of his that I watched back when I had all those VHS tapes, where it was like, it said it was a Jackie Chan movie, but really he was in the movie for like 10 seconds. Not pretty disingenuous.
He was a member of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference for 10 years. He's been married to the same woman since 1982.
That's a long time.
He's just an overall good guy. Good guy. The Foreigner was 2017.
Yeah.
He's also in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem.
Yep, and some of the Kung Fu Panda movies. So have you decided on what we're doing for next week?
Why do you ask?
Well, that's usually what we do, is we discuss what we're at the end, what we're going to be watching next week.
So you're just asking as like a segue. You're not being like, I actually have an idea. I want to pick another movie.
I have no idea. I was just we're at 47 minutes, 45 seconds.
Yeah, a lot of catch up. I do know the movie that we're doing next week. It's a 1996 film.
You should give me some hints, and I want to try to guess it. You think it's a movie I've heard of?
No. I don't know how. I came across it very recently, last few days.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure how or where. This film is also shot in Australia a little bit.
Who's in it? Is there anyone I know in it?
Yeah. It has a pretty good... Well, Catherine Zeta-Jones is in it.
Okay.
Billy Zane is the main character.
Billy Zane is the main character in this film with Catherine Zeta-Jones. It's like The Phantom or something.
Yeah, we're in The Phantom.
Yeah, I told you I've heard of it. I knew it.
How have you heard of The Phantom?
I don't know. I thought a lot of people have heard of The Phantom. I've certainly never seen it.
No. Yeah, no, I never heard of it.
He's purple.
He's purple, and he's holding the ring like the Green Lantern does. But that apparently has a cult following. Terrible financial failure.
Yes.
But it might be good. It won't be good, but it might be.
You never know. I do appreciate the pick, though. I think that's a fun choice.
Thank you. I'm excited. It's probably hard to watch. Or not, I mean, literally hard to watch.
Like hard to
find
to watch.
But it could be hard to watch.
Could be.
Let's just see how long it is. 100 minutes. Not bad. It's a duck, yeah. So what's going on? So where do you find skulls? to put on the
I
top
think
of.
Mackenzie found this on Marketplace, and that one I don't remember. She had that at her old work, and then she took it with
So
her when she. And there's like
this
a
is
deer skull on our wall here, a real one,
right.
right
So
there.
it's not a real human skull.
No, those aren't real, but that's real.
Pointing, yeah, you're pointing away.
I got lots of fun stuff in here. I got this flower stamp.
That is pretty cool.
And I got this these tentacles that hold your phone up.
Wow. I got a dog toy.
Oh, very nice.
Pretty cool.
This one, you'll like this one. It's a vintage bag with cats on it.
Oh, it's cool. It's like your pillows.
Go with the pillows. That's right. And a pen. Oh, wow, we're really moving here. Oh, there's a puppy.
That's actually a cat.
There's a cat. That's a cat. Hello, Angus.
Angus, say hello.
Angus. All right, that's fine.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear me. You got your headphones in.
But he's asleep. It's quite interesting. Okay, so this is the last thing I'll say about a puppy. But it's quite interesting that they're all very comfortable with each other. Now they're not too comfortable, but they only come out here when they know the dog is asleep. But otherwise, they stay in the bedroom where the dog doesn't go.
The dog's not allowed in the bedroom?
That's where the cat's safe space is.
Okay.
We're not pushing. But 2 of the 3 cats are out here. Doesn't matter. Yeah, the Phantom next week. Mr. Nice Guy this week. None of the calendar questions were very good. So I didn't bother. I knew we'd have a lot to talk about in this episode, and we did.
We did. We're 52 and a half minutes. That's a full episode. That's a lot of content to digest.
Let's keep it going. You're off next week anyways. I won't be going to sleep for another hour and a half because this dog's been asleep this whole podcast because I walked her so that we'd have some peace and quiet, and I wouldn't have to get up. I wouldn't have to get up mid episode like last time. It's worked.
Is your significant other like in your vision right now?
No.
Where are they?
In the bedroom.
Okay. You just kept looking over there at approximate human height. What are you looking at?
Where am I looking? Am I looking like this way?
Yeah.
That's out the window.
Oh.
It's passing cars.
See if it's raining. Important stuff. Okay. Well, that was a good episode.
Yeah, 150 next week.
Yeah, that's a big one.
150.
Doing the Phantom. Soon we'll be on as many episodes as years Canada has existed. Because I remember we did Canada 150, but that was like, I don't know, 10 years ago now or something.
1867. That's when Canada came to be.
Yeah. So in 2017, we did the Canada 150. And so now Canada is, 158, 159, whatever it is. So we're going to catch up eventually.
Yeah, I didn't really think about 150 being like a milestone. So maybe the Phantom isn't a very good choice.
Well, the Phantom's fine. It's not really a milestone. 200 would be one.
Right. I don't think any of the movies that we've done on those milestones have been particularly good.
No, we're not like, let's pick a real banger for 100.
Like, for example, oh wait, this is only 148. 149 is next week.
Oh.
So you get 150.
Yes.
So I'm just looking. Arachnophobia was 147.
Oh, yeah, that was the last one we did.
Did I say 149 to begin with? Whatever, it doesn't matter. So 100, for example, was Shadow of the Vampire.
That's a pretty good one, though. What did I give that? Like a 7 or something, probably?
Don't know. Sure. 50 was The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Yeah, so not stinkers.
And 1 was Primer. So
Primer. So many eons ago.
That podcast was 28 minutes long.
All right. And this one is just about double that.
So yeah, 149. And then 150, you can pick Mad Max Fury Road if you want.
Okay. Thank you very much, everyone, for listening. Episode 148, to be clear.
Yeah, I'll have to double check that. It doesn't feel right.
Their taste in film may seem destructive, but this is a productive dialogue. Damn it. Your mother ate my dog.
Yeah, 148. 149 next week. See ya.